Hey lovely people of the internet, so it's one of actually my favourite kind of videos to do today, and that is a haul video. Partly because I just love sharing my joy at Disney and Harry Potter merch with you. So let's go. So first up is some clothing items, all from Primark, my favourite place to buy from. And as you can tell, the first one is this one, which is my house t-shirt for Gryffindor. They do all 4 houses, obviously, but I think they're all lovely. I like the slightly more subtle colours. This one is obviously the red. It's a lot more subtle, sort of slightly pinky red than the usual sort of darker red or burgundy, and it's the same for all the other houses. It's like a paler green, a paler blue and a paler yellow, which is lovely. So yeah, definitely recommend. They're super comfy too. Next up is another t-shirt, and it is totally rocking one character that I particularly love that Primark is doing an amazing load of range for at the minute in clothing, and it is this Stitch top. Super cute. I love the different expressions of Stitch that are on this one, all of his best ones I think, but yeah, and I just love the simplicity of it. It's really lovely. Another Harry Potter t-shirt next, and it is this one, which is the emoji golden trio one, which they've now done pins of the style of this one, but yeah, it's just super lovely, super simplistic, and yeah, perfect for a Harry Potter fan for definite. Last clothing item is another Stitch one, and it's one that people don't believe me is from Primark because it is super lovely, and it is this, which is the Stitch jumper. It's such nice material, and the stitching detail work of Stitch is super lovely and just really quite subtle and sweet. I love that. A little bit of subtle Disney appreciation in clothing is always good in my opinion. Now onto some home items. First up is my Little Mermaid water bottle from Primark. Unfortunately the pan is going a little bit, which is slightly disappointing, seeing as normally I do really well out of Primark, but it's still a really cute water bottle, so yeah, definitely like. And then from Cath Kidston this time is this. It's one of their little ceramic-y type beakers from their latest Mickey and Minnie range. And yeah, and it's just super cute. This one was a birthday present and was very much appreciated. It's not the largest mug, but it's just right for quite a lot of different drinks, so yeah, I'll use this one an awful lot. Next up, we are back to Primark for these absolutely fabulous potion fairy lights. I still haven't hung them up properly. I'm still working out on the best place to put them. Haven't had them for that long because they took a little while to get to my local Primark, but they are super lovely. I've taken them out a couple of times to use in photos, and yeah, they're just perfect. The theming is brilliant. I love the little label. You've got like Polyjuice potion and then the numbered potions at the top, but yeah, and the different glitters are just really lovely. Moving on swiftly to another Primark home item, and it was this rather cute Tinkerbell whiteboard, which comes with its own chalk. But yeah, I just loved the colouring of the Tinkerbell range that Primark have been doing, as it matches my room. If you couldn't see, I have quite a lot of like pinky purpley bits and pieces, so yeah, it was a cute little thing to add to my collection. Next up, a few more Primark home items. Both of these are Harry Potter, and first up is the Hogwarts crest throw, this one. I sort of alternate between my throws because unfortunately I'm owning quite a few from Primark because they're so lovely, so I tend to keep them packaged up when they're not in use, hence why it looks like I haven't used it. But yeah, and it's just super lovely. As always, it's soft, but I like the fact it's plain cream with then just the crest with all 4 houses on it. Yeah, super lovely. Definitely recommend that one. And then there is the Quidditch pillow throw cushion. Double-sided, 2 different designs. I really liked this one. I like the navy colouring. Again, it's the fact that it's quite subtle. It sort of almost has like a slightly vintagey feel to it as well, which I really liked. And I liked that the other side featured all of the different equipment, which is really cool. Next up is some Disney homeware kitchen items. First up from Primark are the Mickey and Minnie tea towels. So first up you've got the mini ones with Mickey, and then you've got the plain Mickey ones. I really liked the red and white theme. It goes with a few other things that I have been buying kitcheny for future home ideas. It goes with that little ceramic mug that I also got from Cath Kidston. But yeah, and I just think they're super lovely. They're nice tea towels and they're really well themed. So yeah, I'm going for red, black and white in a kitchen. That's where I've ended up. And then from Cath Kidston, an item I managed to pick up in the sale of their recent Mickey and Minnie range is this adorable set of Mickey and the Fab 5, yeah, Fab 5 I think it is, oven gloves. They're just super lovely. Again, it's that red, white, spotty theme that I'm going for. So yeah, it's all matching really nicely at the minute, which is super, super lovely. But yeah, and these were an absolute bargain. Next up are some Primark accessories. Firstly are these absolutely lovely wand brushes. So not officially Harry Potter, but definitely Wizarding World. But yeah, I've used these as well. They're super nice makeup brushes actually, and I just love the wand detailing. Really nice. Next up, we are back to Disney, and we have this awesome Mickey ears baseball cap from Primark. Super duper cute. It's got the little M at the front here, and then on the back it has the Mickey stitching, which is super, super duper cute. I'm very much looking forward to wearing this in the summer and when I go on future park trips. And I also have this rather awesome Mickey ears clutch bag as well. Super, super duper cute. Very well made actually, as I've actually found with most of the bags to be fair, which is pretty cool. Continuing along the lines of accessories, I got this rather adorable little card holder, the mini one from Primark. I just love the little mini signature and the little bow, and this came in super duper handy on my last trip to London, as I actually had somewhere to put my Oyster card that was easy to grab, so much quicker than getting out of my purse, so I actually didn't look like too much of a tourist, which was great. I also managed to find this rather awesome little bag charm key ring. This was from Wilko, but yeah, and it's got the Disney princess symbol, so you've got the shell for Ariel, you've got a little glass slipper shoe for Cinderella, you've got a little apple for Snow White, and you've got a little rose for Belle. But yeah, Wilkinson's, I don't think are doing this anymore, but I think I've seen it on either travelshuffle.com or emp.com. So yeah, if you really like it, you can grab one there, which is pretty cool. I have also recently been purchasing a whole load of Harry Potter books that I have always wanted. So first up, I have got The Tales of Beedle and the Bard and Quidditch Through the Ages. I have always wanted to read these / own them, but never have done until recently. So yeah, they're really good books actually, really enjoyed them, and I loved these copies of them. I really like the pale blue of Tales of Beedle and the Bard, and the black and white illustrations throughout are pretty cool. I've seen that they are due to release a full coloured large illustrated version of this, but I actually think I prefer this one, so I'm quite happy I've already purchased this one. But yeah, and then same goes for Quidditch Through the Ages. I like the simplistic design. Again, it's got some little black and white illustrations, which are quite cool. But yeah, they're just really cleverly written, so yeah, these are perfect. Also from the Hogwarts Library collection, I am glad that I hadn't bought this one until the illustrated version came out, as it is fantastic beasts and where to find them. The illustrations are super lovely. It's not the same illustrator as for the normal Harry Potter books, but I think they do an incredibly good job. Just as good as Jim Kay's ones. But yeah, and they're just super duper lovely, and they've got a new foreword as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah, definitely worth having for sure. And on the note of the Jim Kay illustrated editions of the Harry Potter books, I did pick up the most recent one, The Prisoner of Azkaban, which is super lovely. My goodness, they're getting thick though, so I'm not entirely sure how we're going to manage once we get to the last few books. It could be interesting. But yeah, as always, the illustrations are just brilliant. I absolutely love his style of illustrations. They're just really, really nice. And just, yeah, which makes them super, super lovely books to own for definite. So yeah, I recommend all three of them if you haven't bought them yet. And last few items now. So first up are a couple of Etsy jewellery finds. So you've got this super duper Snow White inspired necklace with a little apple and a little mirror. This one was from Kaiwai Candy Couture, I believe, which is a little seller on Etsy. And yeah, I just super duper love the detailing in this one. This one was perfect for a Snow White Disney band that I did recently. I'll pop a link to that video at the end for you. And then I also found this super lovely mini detailed key necklace. I love key necklaces and jewellery. I don't know quite why, but I do. But yes, this one was a super lovely one that I found, as it has the Mickey/Minnie ears, and it's got Minnie's little bow. So yeah, super duper lovely. I will try and find the store and put that as a link below as well. And then last up was this super duper Disney store buy that I managed to make, and it was perfect for a tangled fanatic, and it is this. So it's not particularly wearable because it is designed for a far smaller head than mine. I can just about put it on though, which is good fun. But yeah, but I just love the detailing of this. This is super duper lovely on display because it's actually pretty accurate, because you've got the three main ones, the little red jewels and the other detailing along the sides as well. So yeah, it's pretty much like the one in the movie, which is really good fun, and it wasn't bad value at all. So I hope you enjoyed this whole video. Let me know your favourite item down below. Let me know about any finds that you've made, as I love hearing about them. As always, if you've enjoyed, do hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, do hit subscribe. I'll pop some links to some other videos you might enjoy here, including that Snow White Disney bound, and I will see you in my next video. See ya!